I'm back. I'm feeling great. And I have a lot of lessons that I want to share with you. One of them is around something that I'm calling the compassionate middle. So, the truth, I think your truth, my truth, always lives in this space of middle. Not at one extreme or the other. So, not in the catastrophizing spiral that convinces you that the sky is falling, like when right a week after, a few days after surgery, where I was just feeling like the world was tumbling down. But also not in the hyper optimistic, happy, feely, everything is perfect fantasy land either. That's not realistic. And definitely not in a place where you feel pressured to match someone else's energy, mood, or sense of urgency. And so, what I want to talk to you about and what I'm offering a workshop on in January is that sweet spot that I call the compassionate middle. That's somewhere in between those extremes of catastrophizing everything and pretending that everything is perfect. Both of those places are really heavy, actually, and a setup for unhappiness. And so, how do we feel our feelings without drowning in them? How do we make decisions without fear being the lead driver? How do we talk to ourselves like we actually care about ourselves? And how do we choose responses instead of reactions from habit or panic? And this sweet spot is the place where you're going to feel just amazingly tender, but human and glorious, and where you grant yourself permission to just show up with grounded honesty rather than this kind of emotional whiplash, right? The compassionate middle is a place that it's not passive, it's actually full of agency. It's where you get to decide, I'm not going to go to the catastrophizing and I'm not going to go to the fake kind of life is perfect. It's the version of you that sees the full picture, or in the mind of a researcher, really looks at the actual data and pictures things with practicality and clarity instead of chaos. And I have really learned through this season of healing after my mastectomy that our minds are incredibly powerful and they really impact the way our body shows up. And so, my invitation to you is, what if you didn't jump to the worst case scenario? What if you didn't self abandon in order to please others or in order to fit those shoulds? What if you chose the compassionate middle? If that's something that feels like it's speaking to you, I want you to sign up for my live workshop, hour and a half. If you sign up, you'll also get the recording. So if you can't make it on that date, then you could always watch it on your time. It's $47. It's Tuesday, January 6th. So start the new year thinking about what the compassionate middle might look like for you. And we'll actually go through a guided visualization exercise to help you experience the compassionate middle in real time. So come as you are and leave with more of yourself.